Yes, as it is. Welcome to the Saudi Crest Show. Another interesting night, people. Welcome, 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 welcome. I don't know the thing set. All right, that's it. Ranking Radrick Kalisa early on the charge. Thank you very much, everyone. Those in YouTube land. Anyway, the morning, night, day, wherever you are, man. Bless upon yourself. Thank you for joining another episode of the Saudi Crest Show. Tonight, I am sure that you are looking forward to our guests. We'll be here very shortly, but we will start anyway. And I want to just bless up season greetings to everyone. We know we have our Christmas special coming up, Sir Rankin. But until then, just be careful, people. This is the silly season, especially here in Jamaica. I want you to stay safe so we can continue the Saudi Crest Show right across. All right? People, let me put it this way. We're on a drive now of making it to, should I say 3,000 subs? That's it, Rankin?
Yeah, man, and we need to get it before New Year.
So we want to get the 3,000 subs before the New Year, people. All right? And it is no joke. It is, I know it is a tall order if you look at it based on where we are now. But come on, man. Share the Saudi Crest channel. Let us reach there. We need less than 200 subs to reach that milestone. So it's not far-fetched. This is Saudi Crest Show. We have been giving you proper content, exciting content, and so on. All right. You know, still not joined by our guest yet. Let me see. He's in the in the parking lot, or is he? He's not backstage. So more than likely, he's probably in the parking lot ranking. Have you seen him in the parking lot?
Hey, Mr. Sadi.
Yes.
You know, you sure will get me in a problem. So that match what there. That match what there. I'm just there talking about. Oh, are you a Khaleesi? You say me? I don't know what you're talking about.
Which match?
The under 16, under 14 final.
But me? I don't remember seeing you on my studio, Khaleesi. We hear me, I hear you. So they recognize you.
No, they said the voice. Can you hear me attack? Even we go call to Meron, and my Meron did the attack. So this JFF man did it, and he said, "Oh, you're Khaleesi." So I said, "Huh?" So he said, "Oh, you are the girl that don't like Glenmere." I say, "Oh my God, don't do that." I don't mean to say, I just one time. That's not true. And then they were laughing. I said, "Jaja, you say always I listen to your show or something." So every night in the funny answer. I said, "Wow."
I said, man, Saudi Crest Show wide, you know. I'm happy for that. I have to thank the people out there who support us. Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to give some brief background, yes, of how the Saudi Crest Show started until we get into our guests. I'm trying to text him. We can't allow ranking out, doing nothing, see what we jump asleep. So I have to double it up.
By 9:30, I'm not quoting a Saudi, man. Tell her that.
Ranking, you cook yet?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, it is okay.
Turkey neck and dumpling.
Curry turkey neck?
Yeah.
Jaja.
Ranking.
Good wally for pepper.
Let me try and put that there.
Bless up everybody in the chat, you know. Good night to everybody.
Keep the show going. Give me a minute.
We listen now, Khaleesi.
Hey, did you watch the final them what there?
No, me did they working on me say me say have Mannings on that 2. They may say Mannings a lead 3-2. Me say what go along there. Me tell him what happened in the game there? Cause me hear nothing about me not see it. What happened in the game?
What half time a 1-0. And then lead
was
1-0
1-0.
then second half start. Score one header, score one ball come from the corner, score the header. I lead 2-0 and then Manning scored 2 goals quick behind each other. But you see the thing is Manning's play better. Manning's was a better team. You know, Manning's move around the ball and it's Manning's play better. So I forget them that.
Yeah.
And then get the third goal and boy, with the in a game, I'm telling you what me think the coach went wrong. When you're 2-0 up, you see some Manning's, you see how Manning's are play. Now you just sit back and I like a soak up the pressure. Like and it just did a different. Obviously, I like Manning's a bug side. Them a play good. Them we just did know so them are gonna equalize. So you get me? And they score a third goal and they were the better team. So that's one of them thing there. Yeah.
Somebody said they agree with you in that chat.
And
Yeah.
win.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, Manning's was a better team.
So that means we need to pressure Manning's next season again then.
Definitely.
Manning's in back.
Hey.
Yeah.
The keeper, my keeper do good though. I have to give him that. He do well. He do good.
CC 2-0, then the goalkeeper start drop.
No,
The
that did
goalkeeper
not
drop.
happen. I was at the game. That he never drop nothing.
Scott said goalkeeper
did the game. He did
Scott
the
said
game.
goalkeeper drop. I don't know.
No,
From watch it on YouTube.
No go saying. Couldn't drop when pressure upon him, sir. I like go watch the game. Manning's play ball youth. The full time. It was a good game. Sit down on the grass. But I like that. Enjoy that day. We sit down on the grass and I watch him match and I drink my tea malt and you know.
Drink my malt. Yeah. Go pressure Manning here.
I eat food, I drink water, good company, Rambo, Miran, Mr. Wellington. Well, I was down on the grass at chat. Yeah, it did nice. It was a good vibe.
That means I have to go pressure Manning next year if I go win, man. Oh God.
But them well, I don't know how to, I don't know Manning's D Cup team, but people say somebody boy them play D Cup, so I don't know.
Most off.
Yeah, so some here.
Manning.
Yeah, your brother did play. And your brother and you, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see him.
You know good, you know. I tell him saying no good.
True, you know got carnival, you know good tappy.
That is right. I try and father still. I am father saying people Manning.
That's a school of choice now.
You say you want to go and go. Where's Roderick?
Yeah, pray you because you're going to call ranking.
A school of choice, man. Man, it's a school of choice.
Where am I going father school for when you can't go and brother school?
The school, my guy, school of choice. Manning's.
Disappointment, man. Disappointment. Wish him all the best still. Yo, man is if you win something, you know. Next year, I pressure them again, you know. You can't win under 16 2 times in a row. They have to matriculate into something better. So next year, I want to see them a quarterfinal at least. But even I put the title on them.
I put it on them. A joke.
I put it on them.
I claim you're depend again, you know.
I put it on Roderick.
You know, I feel depend him. Guess why?
See.
No, guess why I feel depend him?
No, what are we?
Guess why I feel depend him, Naldo?
Yeah.
He only lose 4 players. I feel depend him. And he bench, and never say they have good bench and whatever. So, and who was sit out and who this. Yeah, man.
Oh, nobody that's what's it out. Nobody that top 10 life outside.
No say nothing. No say nothing.
Reggie, your favorite for next season?
Of
CC, I
course. But
favorite.
even that would that discuss. Everybody knows some of my favorites. Even Mr. Pierre did this. Everybody know this. I'll be able to born yesterday know this.
Baby, we born now say I give me your favorite next year again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And they
That's
wear
what
the
we
tag
them
so well.
it tag
But
too heavy.
Reggie, can you say I'm your favorite tag?
It too heavy.
It's too heavy.
Hey, me say,
You never
hey,
admit,
yo,
you never admit that in the first part of the
me
season.
said Naldo. Hey, what am I calling that? Ranking. Me say. Say Glenmere supporters they love cause enemy upon themselves, you know. We say when we talk about Glenmere and I ball of them Norris school, we talk about his supporters and them me can't stand. We say me sit down on the lawn, we did it with Moran, Rambo and Wellington how was it did it? Year one Glenmere woman a passing after they win the under 14 final. They go on the field and one a pass but CC no win nothing. Me I say, brother, you just win something. Why you have gone past CC name? So me turn around, I'm ready now. So me random I hold me long and I said, don't do it, don't. I say, yo, like, are you that obsessed? You just win and you think go CC, brother.
Rivalry.
Me say, and then before a game now, cover the overwatch part then before me go up on the field. So everybody I talk about, boy, then they tired. Glenmere fans I talk about, Garvey no good. So we just they sit down and I laugh. Obviously, them people are sore loser, you know. Sore loser. We just laugh. We said triple frown.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
football. We said that day that's nice.
Nice when Glenmere lose.
Eh?
Nice when Glenmere lose.
No, man, we are talking about. No, then when they under 14, I talk about when we did it, I talk about them attack, them I give them excuse why they never win and boy they gonna have milk with a bath and then they get enough salt water, all kind of foolishness them a chat. I did they laugh. Jaja. Football nice man. Fans them just crazy. That's how you stay, Roderick.
No, me that. Me humble. Me stay humble.
Elisa, don't bother the banter.
Why not?
But Sadi, you know what funny? As
Yeah.
you lose against Garvey, you know, near that, you know, send me one video, you know.
Oh?
Last year, when they give you 6-2, you know, I say, yo, what is fun?
Wait a little while.
Yeah, she has a Glenmore fan get trouble. Nobody not get trouble like her. Yeah.
Top 10 lie. But hey, listen. If me did get trouble, when me that text and see Glenmere people enrolling, me could have started upon them, me act like me see dog, brother. And when them come there and half them month now, cause they lose instead of them just swallow it down and just they come there talk about start there like call up CC name. I'm like, bro, you're the disappointment of the season. Triple crown turning a triple frown. So relax. You get me? Relax.
All
So
right,
them always start up Ginger Sheeno. Me not support no Clarendon side. Me not like none of them. You want to hear the woman?
How's your man that?
Ginger. Hey, Miss Casey. What of them did about Casey? Eh?
I said the Glenmere teacher.
Yeah. And then hear them attack say, a Casey then that back and then glad say Casey win. Hey.
Them are back Casey, you know, me because they're my brother and sister. You
know. No. You know come with that. So but then they lose to Casey and make Casey go win that and then go off a D cup. No come with no brother and sister school.
They not coming no excuse.
No come with no brother and sister school. You have to support your parish. If say I did dental, listen to what I say. If I did dental and Casey, and them say, all right, them a support KC cause brother school. What are your parish? No, you're not born no brother school. Them listen their foolishness. That no valid. Now I hear it. Then just don't want the Clarendon school to succeed. And you can't admit it, brother. It's obvious where you're coming from,
But I see thing I'm you know. Every parish different, every parish different in a Khaleesi. We are mobile when I support each other now.
You want no say?
Then he come and I'm be want to understand today.
And I'm gonna be alone. Well, we hate all we hate to me.
Yeah, man. When if you hate me, man, that good. You say mobile, yeah. When you call and play, when everybody want to lose. Me see, some fans come out. I'm here, a man say, who call the place St. James? Right? I think I saw Malden fans come. Man, they must say they want to call now lose, cause this and that.
No, like, you want you lose 2016.
You go on in.
But when you win, and you play Oliver Shield against JC, me want you win. But
you know, like play for mobile. They not like play for mobile. And then the thing is, how you carry your whole weight of St. James.
You see, when you're a giant, at that I go on.
Go on, one of them go step up, man. Step up.
You know, me use one thing and I make it going where people then just stop talking to me. Just shut it down. We say, listen, go and go have conversation with Dintil. Don't come talk to 11-time champions. Don't size up. You know, reach us yet. And they say, all right, you win. Then I talk.
Why you say Dintil?
Because Dintil have two or three D cup. Then that phone at that league in a brother.
Two Dintil have
two. I go talk to Garvey. Don't come size up. Have some manners and some respect now.
But if you're in an argument, if you're in attacking with Rossi, is ranking there by himself.
Then you ever hear me say me attacking with ranking? When you ever hear me say me I ups up with ranking? And even so, me can ups up with ranking. I can ups up with a 3 giant in a D cup. Carnival, Clarendon, and Carnival, Clarendon, and 3 giant. At 3 giant in a D cup. 3 giant in a D cup. You care when you want to, because you want to small fries and you want to side order.
Rajic, wait there,
not even Veer not did the RR, not even Veer. Better when like double digits do this.
I want
look up Veer have 9 D cup, brother.
Veer have 9 D cup, man. Veer about 9 D cup.
Double digits. Talk to me nice, no Roderick. Don't be a hater now.
I want big team. I'm not sure.
I can't talking about bad man.
If you win one D cup, you know.
Ranking there. Oh, whenever did that? I never even did that.
2030 ranking, yeah?
You may say it's a fun and joke aside, Carl need to win a D cup.
Boy, you look pretty at all.
All right, people. Hopefully, Mr. Hibbert will be here soon. I've tried a few things, so just awaiting his presence. I have opened the door, so he should join anytime soon. I hear the bantering, and as somebody had said that Kelly says out and up early. What's going on?
Yeah, right. Out and up. I feel nice tonight.
Peter.
You see, you saw it take it easy.
What is wrong with me? I'm just listening and echoing what you're saying.
More your banter ranking.
Yeah, man, ranking.
Banter me.
No, one thing me have to back start early.
No, man, no, you tell me that me have big coach and can't win the cup.
I can't. Semi-final ranking 2019.
Khaleesi, can you imagine ranking go to? It was the second round and have to buy out a game. No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No.
Tell me about it.
Unheard of, bro.
Yeah, you heard something.
Unheard of.
Yeah, ranking stadium. Me there listen Kalisa the panit early. Kalisa a shock out. As you know, today me and my brother talk about Kalisa say, because my brother call me and say, why you come and support that team and not support Clarendon team? I say, you can tell me who to support. So him there Because if you say, boy, a Clarendon where old man come from and where me go Clarendon College and blah, blah. Me say that good feet. Me say, Kalisa, if you got talk to. Tone go Clarendon College. But me say one thing, you know.
What's up, Jeremy? Go on.
No one.
Anyway, people, it's all well and good. But since we're having, and we should have Garvey Maceo winning DaCosta Cup coach for 2024, let's start.
Ratchik, bless up yourself.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
Peter.
Peter, how you make Tottenham have you on that 3-0, brother?
Yeah, but he come back a 4-3, you know, but that's just one of them thing there.
Peter, you know, deserve it. I keep like your 2 goals, so man. You can't talk about your comeback. Not talk about comeback, man. You never come back.
Two Chelsea and we won 1 game.
But me not play. But when you look at you know, say me not play better than Tottenham. Tottenham will say, but me not know what man.
Peter, let's leave that match for now. People, let's just look at Garvey Maceo High School. Jervis is right here, and I know he can give us some history of the Garvey Maceo High School. So Garvey Maceo High School, people, it's located in Gimme Clarendon, and it was named after our national hero, Marcus Garvey, and the Cuban revolutionary Antonio. The fact that it's a Cuban school, and it's a Cuban school because it was actually sponsored and built by Cuba under the Cuban government. And in 1980, that school, Garvey Maceo, was opened. Am I right, Jervis? It's not an old school like some of us, like the C's that we know about. Don't want to call any name right now, but the C's. Not an old school like some of the C's, but has been holding their own. Presently, they have one of the fastest active athletes on the scene right now. Male athlete, I should say. They have done well in cricket. That's where I normally be on and about myself with that Garvey Maceo school. And they have had 3 DaCosta Cup titles in the recent history as well. Not like some of us who have not seen or smelled the DaCosta Cup title any at all, or for a long while. But this Garvey Maceo school has been making strides, and they have done remarkably well. No doubt, Sir Rankin, that we have to give them some issue. But before we go any further, I won't take any long because we have with us the man of the moment, the more exciting and characteristic coach in schoolboy football, maybe in Jamaica. And with that in mind, we must invite and actually welcome the energetic, the excited Lester Hibbert, winning DaCosta Cup coach of 2024, the man with many characters. Lester, welcome to the Saudi Press Show.
Blessings. Good night to everyone.
Good night.
That is
what's up, man?
I'm just here, you know, and some father duty.
It's been a while. You can keep the youngster in the hand, man. Nothing wrong, you know. This is the Saudi Press Show. We have to help them out.
Oh Lord. It's a privilege. It should be what 1 year now. 1 year now.
Boy, Lester, I'm telling you. Watch Peter, man. Peter, you there work.
Peter, you work.
You never know, saying camera on, you know, we catch you. All right. So let's start.
Yes, sir.
Let's start with the Lester. We have seen you on the sea. We don't know much about you, I must say. I just know you're a coach and a teacher at Garvey Maceo High School. Talk to us, Lester, about your journey. Where did you start your schooling? Where did you start playing football? Where did you start your coaching? Talk to us about your journey.
All right.
Early days.
Alright, so just to cut a long story short, so primary school, Washington Primary School, then leave from Washington Primary School, started Garvey Maceo High School 2007, then to 2011, played under 14, under 16 at Garvey Maceo. Never got the chance to play DaCosta Cup. Went to a school they call Bustamante High School down by Lionel Town, where I'm from, basically. Then did 2 years at Bustamante High School where I played DaCosta Cup. Then after that, in 2014, I started GC Foster College. Had to stop within about 8 months prior because I lost my mom and also I lost my dad during that time. So financially wasn't stable per se. But during that time at GC, during the 8 months, I met Coach Fergie, Damon Fergie at JC.
Yes.
So when I met Coach Fergie during that time, we always kept some links and some balance. Coach Fergie called me in 2018 and said to me that Mr. Hibbert, I know things kind of rough, tough, but I have a scholarship for you. The reason for the scholarship, yes, it's to play football, but I see you are going to further your career in the coaching. I didn't know what he saw in me during that time. But Coach Fergie said that he wants to give me a 4-year scholarship so that I could start back college and I could finish. Oh, and behold, I took that opportunity with my two hands and with the help of my wife per se, and with the help of God, I was able to finish my 4 years at GC Foster College. Also with help from the members of the church. Then I started my coaching per se at a primary school that they call Washington Primary School. After doing
Yes.
1 year at Washington Primary, we won all the trophies in Clarendon per se, all the primary trophies. Then I left from Washington Primary School, then I went to Veer Technical High School in 2021 during the COVID time. I don't know if you remember the COVID time, right?
Yeah, man, we can't figure that.
Yes, and everyone hearing me, everyone following me so far, right?
Yeah, man. But one thing I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
do, man. Lester, can you bring
All
your
right, so
camera down
yes,
so we
sir.
can capture all the face?
Oh
Yes.
Lord. uh,
Bless up, man. Continue.
so all right, so then went to Veer Technical High School during the time when I was on my 3rd year at GC Foster College. I coached the under 14 and the under 16. In coaching the under 16, our first game was against Garvey Maceo High School, where Coach Moran was the head coach at that time. That team is now the DaCosta Cup champion team. They were playing under 16 at that time. We lost that game 2-1. Never know that coach saw something in me during that time, saw in me at that game per se. Then we went to the quarterfinals. The only game we lost was the game against Garvey Maceo, who won the under 16 in 2021. Then, having the under 14 team, we went to the semifinals. That's a very technical high school team. We went to the semifinals where we lost on penalty shootout to Glenmuir. Then I got a call within the summer when I was overseas from Coach Garden saying that Mr. Hibbert, being a past student, we'd love to have you at Garvey Maceo High School. Without hesitating, I said, okay, no problem. It was just finishing up my time at college per se, fresh out of college. And at Garvey Maceo in 2021, that they just won the DaCosta Cup per se, But I am a person like this. I always take a lot of time out. I'm getting a feedback from someone.
All right.
So
Good enough.
yeah, so during that time now, so we're at Garvey Maceo, but during my time at Veer Technical High School, I'm a person like this. I love football. I love football a lot. I got a lot of beating from my parents to stop playing football. My father never approved of it. May his soul rest in peace. But there was this, sorry, Papa. There was this drive. There was this essence inside of me where I love the sports, but I wanted to be a coach. I am a person that can spot a talent from far off. So Daddy beat me to stop playing, but I continued playing football. Also, what I normally did, I got the boys within my community from Lionel Town, and I started to coach a academy team, a football academy team where, you know, use like head on and those simple stuff to do our drills or warm up, every little thing. And I never stopped there, you know, just kept on pushing the boys in the community. Then they say, Mr. Hibbert, you know, say, you can go further on in the coaching. And I say, really? I say, all right, then, me I take it serious. Coach Fergie said to me when I was in third year, he said, Mr. Hibbert, you have a bright future. That time, Coach Fergie was at Jago. He said, Mr. Hibbert, you have a bright future. Why you continue coaching, you can reach far and I coach him. I say, okay, then no problem. Now, track 2 and I reach at Garvey Maceo. That time, Coach Chambers has just left Garvey Maceo. So I got a teaching job and a coaching job at the same time because I didn't just want to be a coach that come to the school in the evening and coach. I was in the school to see the different talents, to get to know the different boys, you know, how their life is, how they are doing book-wise per se. So I got that opportunity. When I got that opportunity from Coach Garden, you know, I felt at home because I know the school. I'm a past student of Garvey Maceo High School. So I had that love, I had that passion. So it was now for me now to be around Coach Garden and now to get myself knowledgeable of the ins and the outs of the football per se. And that's just a part of my journey so far.
Mike Mutual.
It's an enriching one, Coach Hibbert, I can tell you. And now I understand where all the characters that I have seen you came from. But you know, saying that to say we have our panelists here, and
Yes.
we have Rankin. I know you know the great Rankin. We have
Yes,
Rankin.
man.
Yes, we have one of the man from the Alliance, Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee. Bless up, Mr. Lee. Good night.
So we also have Peter checking in from England.
Big up,
Yeah.
coach. And the rest of man in the
I will
panel
give
and
you-
all the people in the chat.
Yeah,
Man, time have a bone to pick with you, sir. But me, I go give me in time.
Me not see Viv, but Viv there.
Vivian, not the
Oh,
chat.
Vivian reach it. Vivian reach it.
Oh, okay.
We also
Give me
have
a call.
we have also have Khaleesi here and Denise.
A true Cuban supporter.
Yeah. Who Khaleesi?
Yeah, always here she rooting for Garvey Maceo. Even though she's
You
a
know, me
client.
no Leicester.
Yes.
A true
You remember last year pre-season, we used to come down with Meran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
a true sir drop out while she support you, man.
Yeah. Sell out. Khaleesi, sell out. I tell
All right,
CC.
so I'll allow Rankin to pose, you know, a few to you.
Yes,
Start
no
his
problem.
opening statement. So Rankin.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, Mr. Hibbert, yeah, man. This up again, you know. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, first thing I want to say to coach. I always tell Mr. Lee, you know, because me and Mr. Lee reason all the time. And me always tell him, say, I like your character and your energy on the sideline. And me hear you get a lot of stick for it. And me personally, I go stand up and defend for you now and tell you, say, oh, you don't need to change nothing about you, my boss. Me just like your energy. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit takes somebody, my spirit just take you, my bro, and just appreciate
Vivian.
it. So you go about your thing and just continue to do that. You see me? Yeah, man. My first question to you, coach. This is your first season coaching as a head coach, right? How was this season for you so far?
All right. So just want to answer. You see the characteristic that I have per se before I answer the question. It's something that comes from the Almighty. I believe it's something special because as when I was a player, I wanted someone to motivate me. And I believe that when the players get your energy and see the things that you put out, you know, and how you keep on pushing them day in, day out, they will feed off of that because sometimes they are going through mental and physical aspect per se. So when they see that someone continue to cheer them on and to push them to the limit, then that gets really the best out of them, which you cannot change. I believe that you don't change who you are. Jose Marino, Klopp, all those coaches, they don't change their perspective. Sometimes you have to be like the players to run. It's a joy to run down the touchline because I'm fast. I run down the touchline and to celebrate with my team. Yes, man. So that's the passion. Now, with the season, words can't express the season itself. It has been a tremendous one. It's a dream for me and also for the members of the school per se. You know, because it's a roller coaster where we started within the summer from pre-season. And when I was told that I was going to be the head coach, because coach was going to be on leave per se. But for the 2 year prior to this 3rd year, I was being prepared for a moment like this. Because he always said to me, Mr. Hibbert, I don't know when something can come up and you have to step in. So he was always there having me, guiding me, and mentoring me during my time there at Garvey Maceo. Now, when we started preseason, from day one, we said that we were going to be champions. I don't know how, but you have to install that belief because these boys are coming from U16, the U16 team that won the under 16 in 2021 when we won the DaCosta Cup. So it was about how we prepared them and how we kept them together. We know that there were going to be teams that were going to pose a lot of challenges and a lot of threat to us. We know that things were not going to be good every time, but what we wanted to do was to just to keep them rooted, grounded, and to maintain a level of discipline. Discipline in terms of how they attire themselves, how we keep a training session, and how we stay together as a team and as a family. And when we started the preseason and did preseason matches, we saw the signs that these boys have the quality to be champions. So we had to push. Yeah, we had to push. And also it was a emotional one filled with a lot of pain, a lot of grief per se. But at the end of the day, we came out smiling. There were games when we thought that all hope were gone per se. But we kept on believing, we kept on pushing, and the boys kept on training hard. Rainy days, we kept on training hard. When some persons break, we kept on pushing because there was an objective, and the objective had to be met, which was to become DaCosta Cup champions.
All right. My second question, and until me give an next person.
I like that for me.
You said your season had some challenges, right? Yes. What would you say would be the biggest challenge? It could be a football team, it could be preparation for certain games. What is your biggest challenge for this season gone so far? Or was the biggest challenge?
All right. I believe one of the biggest challenges was within the time when we were having the heavy rain. And we had to be, because basically, you see, we were located down by Vernon Field. We have to go through somewhere we call Yorktown. You have a place called Panasa. So whenever it rains, it's terrible. So, and also when it rains down by the school, the conditions are livid per se. You know, the field is well soaked. So we had to know, do different training methods, like try to find out the front out by the school, have to go on the court, because they didn't want like 3 days to catch the boys without training, because in 3 days you have something you call reversibility that takes place. So we had to find some means and some ways to keep them motivated and to keep them active. Sometimes we have to play like some table tennis, indoor table tennis per se. When they see you coming for training, they're like, oh, coach, I come. Jesus, you know. So you have days that they say, oh, because they must say it a rain, so not training. But we have to no, we have to suffer because we did not want them to lose out. So that was one of the challenges per se. One of the second challenges was that I am a church person, so I have to balance the church different from the teaching with the coaching. You know, and thanks also to the assistant coach, Michael Thompson, the assistant coach. He helped out a lot with background work, because when I wasn't there per se, he would be there filling in for me. So, and also at a point, I was going through a family matter per se, you know, and we end up pull through, because after some games I had to go, you know, and deal with family matters. So that was kind of challenging. So for me per se, and also for the team, but guess what? We stuck together. We maintained the plan, and we overcome it. So that was good for us.
All right. Who was here first? Khaleesi, your time.
All right, so coach, this is about the DaCosta Cup final. So when you saw that the game was almost at the end and Margaret was leading 1-0, like what was going through your mind at that time?
Okay. All right. Good night again, Khaleesi.
Good night, yeah.
We know that we were going to score. So let me share what I mean. When we played Magrat, many persons don't know. When we played Magrat down by Wembley, we had a 2-2 game. And we scored on Magra in like the last kick of the game. So Magra was leading us 2-1 down by Wembley. People started to walk out of Wembley. And when we score, person started to run back into the venue. So to be honest, there wasn't any pressure. The only thing that we had to do as a coaching staff was to keep on to motivate the boys. We had to keep on pushing them. So when we saw that at one point it was 5 minutes within the game, we were saying, look, we got this. We were going to be champions. I believe I was sharing a conversation with Sir Lee. Sir Lee sent me a message. And I was saying, Sir Lee was also saying it. He was saying this is going to be a repeat of the 2021 DaCosta Cup champion team that beat Clarendon College. So we had the belief and we know that we were going to do it, but we didn't know that it was going to take so long to get that goal. But we also train for moments like that. So what I would say, so sometimes you would get like a 6-pack Malta for the boys, a 12-pack Malta, and you would say, okay, then you have 2 minutes and you are down 2-1, and you have like 30 seconds to go to score a goal. And within that 30 seconds, they find like 2 goals. So you were creating a real life situation during the training ground. So we were anticipating moments like that. If it comes. So when we were in that phase, we were just telling the players, just relax, just keep calm. There was going to be a mistake. So when we saw that Magrat took their focus and stopped focusing on us, they started to focus on raising the crowd and to pay attention. We were saying, okay, we just need one chance. And when we got that one chance and we scored, we know that mentally and psychologically they were out, because to concede in the last 7 seconds, I believe that maybe we will never see a moment like this again. They literally had the title in their hand, you know. And when we score and we saw how they crumbled, the keeper just came over and he said, "Coach, I got this one." And we just went on and we win the game right after that. Because for a coach, our players, it is hard to bring back players into a game 7 seconds away from becoming DaCosta Cup champions, to condition their mind to go into a penalty shootout. It is unrealistic. Just
Okay, well said, yeah. Who next? Roderick.
That's it for you. Roderick, your question. Roderick, still here? All right, move on to Peter. Peter, your time. And then Mr. Lee. Peter, you might mute.
Don't mute me, man. I talk.
Yeah, man.
Best of yourself, coach. You hear me now?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And congratulations again, Denise. Best of yourself. And for me now and you now, coach, and I said I like your attitude towards the game. I don't know you. I see you there that day and just emotion that as I said to Rankin say, you seem like a very cool guy. And as which team was the biggest challenge this year? That's your play. That give you problem.
Two teams. Can I say 2 teams? Or just 1 team?
No, man, any amount of team that give a problem. No real matter. You said whatsoever.
So 2 teams. Glenmere. First Glenmere. Glenmere meaning how they play per se, and the quality that they have. That is just the truth. On paper, I believe they have a talented team and also players on the bench that can come and hurt you, you know. And how they play together as a unit. You see that they have been gelling for years now. And also, I believe that they have one of the best strikers in the competition, which is Orion Watson per se. You know, how they play, how they defense, and how they stay organized, because Coach Hibbert is a very organized coach per se. You know, and also the coaching staff. McGrath have a player they call Devon Davis Messi. That he's a player that he's a player that can take a game literally on his head. He can, like you said, Messi playing for Argentina. He has that talent where he can take up a game in his hands and win it. And also how they are structured defensively. Literally, they have like 4 or 5 players that don't move from the back line. When I look at McGrath playing, those 4 or 5 players, when they sit right at the half line, they don't move. So sometimes it's kind of hard to break down their structure because they are very organized per se, you know, they play. So that game, those 2 teams, very good team. We didn't get to really play the Ochi team how we wanted because it is hard to assess a Ochi team based off the conditions that we played in. So that's why I didn't mention that team. But Glenmuir and McGrath.
Okay. Well, that's the reason why you guys mash up the guy to win the game. Then Messi, get rid of him out of the team.
Okay, and I'm glad that you asked that question. If we should watch back the clip with the incident that took place with Messi, if you look, he felt awkwardly on his what would I say, his hand or his shoulder. But what they did was that they continued to play him in the game even when he was feeling pain. So during the game, when he continued to, or he plays physical, when he continued to bump up in the players, guess what? What could have been prevented from within the first half, they continued to push him to his limit, because when he felt, you could saw that or see that something was wrong with him. So it wasn't a plan per se. You have to just, if you can get the full match clipping and look at it, it was a clean tackle per se, but he just felt bad on his hand.
Okay.
So I'm happy that you asked that question. But to be honest, there wouldn't be a tactics to try and damage a player like that. If I should make reference, during the game with Glenmuir, Dustin Cohen got injured. He received a first half tackle from one of our players. But it was a clean tackle and the player did not receive a card. But he came out on the bad end. We had a player in the Glenmuir game, second half, that received a tackle. He got 6 stitches for that tackle that was made on him. It wasn't a red card tackle. Would we make reference and say that Glenmuir tried to damage one of our key players? No, I wouldn't say that. I'm just trying to explain it clearly. It wasn't a strategy per se, but it was to try to Messi, because when you see players, you have to show respect.
Well, for me, still clarify yourself, because I was saying you guys come and definitely target him. I say, why him? But anyway, you explain yourself, so now I can put that to rest. And
yes.
The other thing is, first when I hear about you guys all the while, Vivian called me and said to me, say, Peter, these guys never lose when they come Jack Star, you know. Me said, well, they're gonna lose this time, you know, because what you gonna beat them, you know, because we have to win to qualify. So if we don't win, they're not going to qualify anyway. It worked out in Ochi favor. So that's it. But as me say, the next thing is, how many of your players you're gonna remain?
Lose. Lose or remain.
Remain.
Right,
How many after starting them?
All right, let me see if I can answer it in a clear essence. So we'll be losing 7 to 8 players out of this squad, 2 keepers per se, and about 6 starting players from this squad. no retain in essence, meaning it's rather I can balance by telling you that we'll be losing 78 than to tell you what we will retain because it's a huge squad. So I hope that answer the question.
Yeah, answer it loud and clear. And the next question is for next season. I think I shouldn't say it to you, but I'm going to say it to you. If you guys could get some of these kids into a league and play them, that means when they come next season, they come out even stronger and better. Yeah. You don't think that would help a lot?
Yeah, all right. So one of the things that we are encouraging is that we have players that will be going to play for Premier League teams. Also, you have players that will be playing for Major League team. But there's a but to it. You want to maintain a balance in terms of the bookwork with the Premier League or the Major League that they are going to play. You want them to play for the different teams, but also you want to make sure you keep that emphasis on how they balance their schoolwork, because at the end of the day, if there's a scholarship or something comes up, you want that they can bank on their bookwork and what they are doing in school. So you want them to just manage, but we are encouraging them that they should participate, but don't forget school.
Okay. I'll ask the next question. Final question. This one, what you think about the format where they playing the Ben Francis into now?
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
All right.
To have a next make a finish. That is one. And the next one, what you think about DaCosta Cup moving from country to go to Kingston?
All right. I would say this. I only think about what I can control. So from a coaching perspective, the things that I think I can control is the team. And when we get a venue to go and play a game, it's either home or away. Whatever they say that we need to do, because ISA is run by a president per se and persons who are in control. They are in control of that. I am only in control of the team itself and how we prepared. So the Ben Francis and them trying to move in it, the DaCosta Cup to town, it's a decision that is made based off them, which is not in my control. So I don't really think about it per se. I just, if there's a fixtures and something for us to complete, we go and we complete the game. If there's a game that should be played at States, Manchester, wherever, we just try our best to go there, present ourselves, and go there to win that match. I hope that answers your question.
That's about the one thing we're going to ask. You say something very important. So I get to understand that you guys were supposed to play and you guys decide you never want to go to Montego Bay. Is true? That was true?
No, repeat again.
We get to understand that you guys were supposed to go to Cachinal and you guys say you guys don't want to go. But you and Glenmore decide that you don't want to go to Cachinal. And that's the reason they move it to States and then they move it to National Stadium. Is it true?
I don't know, you know. I only got a fixtures for the game to be played at National Stadium, and we went and we played the fixtures. We went to Montego Bay to play a Champions Cup game, which if we had a problem, we wouldn't have gone there to play the game. So I believe I can speak for Garvey Maceo.
So that means it's just rumor. Okay, I don't want to know it's rumor. Okay, fair enough. You don't have to say nothing more because they were saying you and them were never want to go to Cachinal. So that answers the question.
Kingston College and Garvey Maceo went there to play Idle. So at the end of the day, both teams did not have a problem.
But they said you never want to go there to play semi-final, coach. Not me say. They say you guys never want to go there to play the semi-final.
People will say a lot of things. People will say a lot of things, but what you have to do is just to control what you can control, and that would be all. You know.
Okay.
But,
all right. Over to you.
All right. So we have a the panelist, Mr. Hibbert. So Shane said, "Good evening, Coach Hibbert. I won't join the panel tonight, but I want to say congratulations and that I have much respect for your passion and talent. That's from Shane, a KC fan. So I'm gonna bring in Roderick. You're still here, right?
Yeah, I'm still there, but I have nothing much to say, you know.
You don't have any questions? All right, no problem. Denise, do you have any questions?
Big up in a coach.
Good night, Mr.
Good
Hibbert.
night, Denise. Do you have any questions for the coach?
Yes, I do. Okay, I want to ask him. They have a lot of luck this season throughout the competition, and to have won the semi-final and the final and penalties, what could he have done differently to win these games he drew? Could he have done it more tactically, attacking, substitution?
Great.
You not hear me, Ranking?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
I think the coach internet are freeze now. Hibbert,
I'm hearing you. You said
I
he
think
won a couple games
Yeah,
at penalty, so you're asking. Oh, coach, you here? You
You
might
might
mute, coach.
unmute him at Ranking.
No, I can't do it himself. Hold on.
so did he hear my question?
Coach, you here now?
Yeah, sorry about that. I was saying that the question that was asked, I didn't hear the question because
Yeah, man. No problem. She can repeat.
there was a internet issue.
Are you hearing
Okay.
us
The
now,
person
right?
was in and out when they were asking the question.
Okay. Good night, Mr. Hibbert. So,
I think
is he
him have
hearing?
what? Dennis, go ahead and Dennis talk. Am I here,
No,
man?
but he not hear me. So,
Am I here? Talk. Hibbert, you here?
okay.
I don't think so, myself.
I think him internet act up.
You hear me now? Can the person repeat the question?
You
Okay.
hearing
Good
us clearly
night.
now?
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
All right, go ahead,
Okay.
Dennis.
Okay. Good night. Congratulations on winning the Costa Cup because I didn't want Glenmere to win. Yeah. And you have had a lot of luck this season throughout the competition, and to have won the semi-final and the final and penalty, what you think you would have done differently to win those games that you drew, like um, attacking wise, tactically, or substitution?
I believe you said a little bit earlier. You said that we had a lot of luck. That's what you said.
Yes, you did.
God is good, man.
Throughout the season of the competition, and to have won the semi-final and the final and penalty, what could you have done
Yes,
differently?
I wouldn't have done anything differently
Really?
because we're a champion. I believe we're a champion. I believe that that's the journey and the part that the creator had for us because sometimes we think that yes, there can be some tactical things per se, but I believe the intensity of the game. All right, for instance, the Glenmere game. I believe that game tactically, we created chances in that game. If we should analyze it, we created chances at one point. We had at least 5 corners within quick successions, but we were just not finding the back of the net. We also had a chance where they had to clear a ball off the line per se, which you cannot control. You can coach a team from the build up to the middle phase, but you cannot put that ball in the back of the net from a coaching perspective. No, I believe that all the teams in the world need something you call luck.
Yes, sir.
Or we want to put it out, how we want to place it. But I am happy that the luck fell on our side of the pitch per se. But we were a good team. But we faced 2 good teams in the semi-final. Glenmere, which we created chances. As I said, I saw moments in the game where they could have scored at least 1 or 2 times. Then when it went on to penalty is just anyone's game. But if we should be realistic in real life situation, we have seen the best teams and the biggest teams in the world gone through to penalties. And with the McGrath team, I believe that they came out with a plan, and the players that they were really hungry. I believe that game that we played was one of our worst game per se, just to be honest. But we had this fighting spirit, and being it's a finals, many of the boys nerves, how we conceded in the 15 minutes of the game, a little defensive error. But guess what? They are teenagers. I can't be so hard on them. You know, you can't throw them under the bus. So what we had to do from a coaching perspective was just to cheer them on, keep on pushing them, but they were still going through that phase of conceding that goal, because you know that McGrath has a good defensive line per se. And being in the atmosphere, some persons can say, oh, they would have done this better, or they could have done this better. But as I said, in the game per se, what we would have wanted was just a more calmer and more level-headed per se, and just to play our game. But McGrath wasn't trying to give us any time or any space for us to just relax the ball, to move the ball around, and to try to make some penetration passes. But as I said, we could have done that better. But it's a final, and in a final with teenagers, anything can happen. O'Brien scoring that goal in the final seconds, anything can happen. You don't coach what he just did right there. If anyone can coach that, then no problem. But that's just like a Ronaldo moment or a Messi moment. He just popped up in the space, boom, boom there, and he just shoot. And that's what happened. It's moments in the game, and I don't know what we could have done better more than just to ask them to just to be calm, relax, and just enjoy the game. But I believe that they were a little bit too tense out there on the pitch.
That answer your question, Denise?
Yes, that's fine.
Any more questions?
Okay. No.
All right, ranking everybody. Already, Grace, the energetic coach.
Not yet. We have Mr. Lee last, so Vivian no. Vivian, your time. Vivian, are you here?
Up ranking, big up.
Yeah, man, bless. Your time with the coach.
Big up in the court, enough respect, you know.
Bless up, my general.
Yeah, man, I'm like how you do it as a young coach, man, you see it?
Oh, God, man. True, man.
Yeah, man, me happy for you, man, and like how you put in the work, man, and you always got a bright smile on your face, too. Yeah, man, I see you down there and I watch you game all the way low still, and I see you still a cheer up the team same way, you know.
But it happens, you know, Sir Vivian, and that's just life. That's something also that pushed me to become a coach, because I believe that God bless Ochi. Maybe some persons will differ, and as I said, I'm just a firm believer. Ochi created history, which what if the creator added for Ochi to make it to the semi-final for them to have a history. And then even after losing that game 2-0, I saw moments where, to be honest, Ochi could have scored more goals. But we went on to go to the semi-finals, so Ochi was happy. At the end of the day, the persons that came out, they had a tone cry. They were having their little tone cry. But that's their dream. It happened for them there. And we were feeling sad per se, but at the end of the day, we were happy because we made it to the semi-finals also. So Ochi got to celebrate, and we also got to celebrate. So it's a win-win for both teams on that day.
Yeah, man, it's a good luck, man, and you get a chance, and you make use of a chance.
Yes.
And that me like about you. Yeah, man, you get a chance, and you make use of it. I remember last year, drop out our semi-final.
Yeah, we lost to Clarendon College at Glenmuir on penalties.
And you lose one of your good baller that at 3 o'clock.
We lost a couple ball as well, you know.
All right.
Yeah, man.
And you do it with your lose couple ballers. So as a young coach, I have to give you your credit, and you don't know can get again. And boy, the final day, I wonder what they went through your mind when you see you're down in the last moment there, and you see the final, you see when you score the goal. What they run through your mind?
Before the game, we were having praise and worship in the dressing room.
Yeah.
So we were all happy.
Well, you say never give up till the final whistleblower.
Alright, so I said it earlier and I'm gonna say it again. Oh, I'm not laughing too much, but it's just my personality. Even in the dressing room, we got the revelation that we were gonna be champions, my general. It might sound away, but early of the vice notes, him know to, we talk about it, say it go happen before it happened. And I said it in an interview that the trophy was right at the school gate. It was just for us to pick it up. But it's something that you have to install in the boys. Is a word we call believe. You have to believe.
You have to believe.
I saw myself becoming a coach 7 years or 8 years ago when no one saw it. But God installed something in Coach Fergie, who saw me first. Then I got Coach Meran to guide me. So the same belief that I have, I install it into the players. Never say, never die. Don't give up. Even when there is 3 seconds to go, the game is not over until the referee blows the final whistle.
Yeah,
and
man,
that is
that's
the
true.
mentality that we install into the players. And
Yeah,
we're trying
man.
to install into all of them.
For real. I'm like, when you unite with the ball of them, man. The youth, they're from Center, the number 8, they're from Yorkcastle. We know him in a dangerous youth. Good baller.
Rushan White. Rush.
Yeah, man, good baller.
Very good footballer. Very good
Yeah,
player.
man. He might come back next year.
He has 1 more year. He has next year also.
Now yourself, man. Yeah, you got to do it, coach. I have a type of defender. I wish you all the best in a coach. So you don't know when to go and big up yourself and go and put in the work as a young coach. Same way. And I'm proud of you. You get me?
Man,
the one you did fear, them could have never stop it. Yeah, man. I remember saying that. If Central never scored the 1 goal, then you only make it, you know. I get the opportunity, you make really good use of it. So I have to give you full props on that. Yeah, man. Big respect on that, man. Yeah, man. I have a future ahead of you. And the people and believe in your coach. So you don't know. As what you say, you still have more to learn, you know. So
yes.
Yeah, I get there, man. Bigger and bigger. You get me?
Yeah.
All right, coach. Just go and bless up yourself. You hear that?
I bless up your team to Brownstone, man. I always like how you encourage Brownstone team, man.
Yes, man. Yeah, man. I'm school that, man. Yeah, man. I'm school that. Although them not really make it this part. Like how your team make it still. But big them up still, is me. But we never know. So watch they are going to make it so far still. But Brownstone, I'm a school still.
You never know. I encourage them so much. All right. Yes, when I come in the nights from a game, I may only hear my wife just listen to that Sadi Chris or MG. I may say, me know who you listen for, you know. Brownstone, my wife call you, you know.
Yes, man.
He jump on MG. Yes, man. Right now, she's at church, but guess what? She would have say, hey, Brownstone is easy, you know. He did over MG, then he gone over Sadi. He did over MG.
Man. And I want Brownstone, man. I want Center, man. Yeah, man. Big up, man.
Like your energy, general.
Yes, man. I say things that, man. When a long time Center not do it like this in football, you know. And at first, Garvey ever lose a Jack Sall, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you don't know. I have to go on the rating same way and big up to you again and congrats, man. You put in the work, man. And boy, you really get it. What year up at Garvey now?
All right, so this is my 3rd season at Garvey Maceo. This is my 3rd season. 3rd season. But as I said earlier, I'm a past student from the institution. So
from the school, yeah.
2011. So I am carrying that passion from being a past student and wanting to see good things come from the school. So I was there to see when Aston Bennett and those players lifted the first DaCosta Cup trophy at the school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a good look, man. You bring it up there as a past student. You get me? I know you feel proud of yourself and your wife feel proud of you. You know, say, boy, you bring a trophy in your hometown.
True.
Yeah, man.
True. And also the assistant.
They want to win the Oliver Shea, but they got close, that's what you say. But just couldn't make it. Just one mistake. Yeah, man. I know you feel like one that's still, but boy, we don't want to make it still. But that does say still going good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we
man,
just have to give it
again, coach.
Yes, man. Bless up, Vivian.
Mr. Lee, your time.
Yeah, man, Coach Hibbert. Hey, Coach.
What do you mean?
Hey, we know if you start with you know, Coach. Well, sir. No, man. Me, I coach different, man. Why, coach, you know, me happy. One part of me happy and one part of me not happy.
Yeah.
But first, more I have to say, you know, congrats on winning the D Cup, you know, man.
Yes.
As the second pass student.
True.
Muscle. Yeah, man. Jeff Youth, to be the first as a pass student to took us to the promised land still and bless us with that title, and then, you know, there you come present yourself and bring us with another one, number 3, you know. So more I have to say congrats to you.
Yeah, you used to coach me too.
You used to coach it too. Yeah, man. Congrats to you, man, and your big achievement, man. How old is now if me ask?
Just turned 30.
Just turned 30. So you don't be the youngest coach to win a D Cup? You know that? Or no?
That's what they're saying. That's what the history books is saying.
Okay. Great, man. And you have a great.
Bro.
Yeah, the youngest coach ever been. And with the personality, man, that go along with the craft, man. You know, don't change nothing about you, man, because that's what a lot of people take on to you. A lot of people like your energy, and once the youth them start feed off your energy, the team are gonna do better all the time. You know what I mean? There's sometimes I watch the game and when I watch the game, I watch sometime on the sideline. Yeah, your shenanigans on the sideline still. You know? So big up, man, big up. Great achievement. I'm happy for you still as a past student to another past student. You know what I say? The only thing I'm not happy about, you know, Leicester. When we left Jamaica, you know, I tell us I want the Oliver Shield, man. I tell us I want the Oliver Shield, you know, Leicester. I mean, me just feel say, Leicester, you know, me not feel say go in there and prepare like I prepare for the Cup for Oliver Shield for deliver, you know, man. Yeah? What was the preparation like for Oliver Shield?
It was good. So let me explain. And let us look at the game. Do we have the time to assess the game?
Yes, man. We have all the time.
All right. So if we should assess the game, you know, we were controlling the tempo of the game versus KC. Because to be honest,
but hold on, Leicester, 1 second. Me I talk about the preparation leading up to the game. Preparation leading up to the game. That me concerned about. Because me just feel like say them youth never really focus on the game. You understand me? I said before the game. Me not talk within the game. Me know what going on within the game. I'm just talking the focus point at the youth them. Yes, man. Yes, me just feel like say overall. If you say maybe you never take Oliver Shield serious, you know, Leicester. And when I have to say, you know, you're a young man, me a old man, no. We never hold on Oliver Shield, you know. I mean, I don't know if the opportunity will come for who boy, me as a man up there in a age, say boy, I ever get a chance opportunity. So this was a great opportunity for the Oliver Shield. But all I'm saying to you, me just never feel like the youth them, even you too, did like take this thing really seriously, boy. We really want the Oliver Shield.
All right. So all right. I'm gonna break it down. So we're not gonna focus on the game. We're gonna focus on the preparation leading up.
Yes, tell me about the preparation leading up to the game.
So we went to church the Sunday. Then the Monday we did the motorcade, right?
Yeah.
Good. The Tuesday we started training. The Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday. But sorry, what we had to do was to shift their focus. Like sometimes when persons win something that is not tradition. So let me explain briefly. KC have won the Olivier Shield. This is your 11th time winning the Olivier Shield. So what we had to do was to get the boys together and say, hey, look, now it's time for the Olivier Shield. We won the DaCosta Cup, now it's time for the Olivier Shield. Sometimes having them there for so long, sometimes some start to want to see their home. But you tell them, say, hey, there is one more trophy to be won. Also, this would make history because 2007, we didn't win in 2007. We lost that game. 2021, we lost to KC. So we started to build the game around a grudge, a revenge type game. Also, the game being placed down by states, we started to paint a picture in their mind that it is this important. Now we get to play back KC, who beat us 2-0 when Gregory Cousins had to travel overseas. Now we need to beat KC and show people, say, hey, we can't keep up to the standards of what Clarendon College has been doing, because those teams up at the town only saw it one time, which was in the 2021 when we lost it. Clarendon College won the previous year when they beat Mona. I believe it was 4-0 at the National Stadium. So we started to paint that picture. So they started to buy into it and say, all right, then, coach, we're going to go for it, because, to be honest, we wanted 3 titles. Many persons don't know. We wanted also the Champions Cup. We wanted the Champions Cup. We wanted the Olivier Shield, and we got the DaCosta Cup. But I believe it was in the latter stage of the game when we just slipped for a second with the player they called Messi over the line. So it was just a hopeless ball coming across, and guess what? The moment of the game, just to be calm, if the defender was a little bit calm, he could have cleared the ball. But there was a little mix-up between him and the keeper that caused the goal. So we prepared for the game, leading up to the game. We prepared for it, and they said they wanted it, and we wanted it from the coaching staff perspective to be crowned Olivier Shield champions for the first time.
Yeah, man, we wanted it bad, man. We wanted it bad.
We wanted it, man.
And then what went on that penalty kick now? Think them last focus? No,
alright. So the keeper came up big. Good.
Right.
Penalty is like anybody's game, but the player that I was questioning myself, just to be honest.
And coach, and before you even got this, one critique me about the penalty, because me I say why make the Tyreek kick a penalty when he score upon himself? If he say have a mental lapse or so.
It can be mental, but let me say this plainly. Tyreek McKinley is one of our biggest leaders in that team and being one of the youngest boys. Tyreek wanted the penalty when some persons didn't want the penalty. So you have to understand, you can't force. If Sir Sadi don't want the penalty, psychology will show you that don't force it on that player. And if Tyreek is saying he wants the penalty, you give him a chance to redeem himself. That's just my take. It's something that we have to live with.
Okay.
Because right through, he missed the first penalty against Glenmuir. Then he scored against McGrath. Yes, the home goal, we were thinking about it, but to ask a player to step up in this line, they were saying, coach, they rather wait. While Tyreek is this leader where Imatilla say, Surly, Imatilla say, he want the penalty.
We understand that, and when we get to final say, there's a lot of your players that really shy away from taking the penalty.
And but I just don't want to even mention, we're not going to mention.
Yeah, man, we know, man, we don't need to mention it. But when I think what I said, coach, is that Tyreek, even last year, the semi-final against Clarendon College, he would have been one of the players that missed a penalty.
No, he scored.
No, man, he missed a penalty.
No, he scored.
He scored. Surely, you see, in this, you see me live football day and night. So 2 players missed the penalty.
One missed the penalty. Oh.
And Omari and O'Brien.
Oh, O'Brien did miss it.
Tyreek scored his penalty.
Okay.
Malik always a scoring penalty.
Right.
You understand me? Zaza always, just to show you. And the keeper that we have, we know him will save the penalty. But guess what? Spoogie, Delano, he didn't miss any of his penalties. Glenmuir nor McGrath. But guess what? He missed the penalty because Tyreek penalty would have been equalized out from the first one that the KC player missed. But Spoogie, the keeper literally looked like him watching video them. Him go right over where Spoogie had to keep penalty. So even if it was on target, the keeper would have saved that penalty. But Delano did not miss any of his 2 penalties, the semi-finals and the finals. And you wouldn't care to miss a penalty in a game like that. But guess what? That is football. That's what makes football so beautiful.
Yeah, man, I wonder if the nerves get the better of them in the penalty they still. But so is the game still, like you say now. Going into the penalty still, kind of the face shake is still not, Coach Hibbert. The fact that would have won back-to-back flawless penalty, and you said to yourself, say you do if you let down. That was my mindset going into the penalty. I mean, they want a penalty. But I hope so when I get to the penalty, because when you have 2 flawless back-to-back semi-final and final in a penalty,
we should
at
have
some point,
we should have won that game. To be honest, if we should examine the game, we should have won. For persons who watch that game, we should have won that game during normal time. But guess what? Sir Lee, to be honest. We wanted it, but football can be so pretty at times, and then sometimes it can become so, yeah, one eye. When you kick him on, yeah, say, yo.
Me know, man. But the next thing to coach, you put in so much prayers and fasting in a DaCosta Cup. When you put in something for Oliver Shield, man.
God gives and God takes away.
So, all right, so we're not gonna question it. We're not gonna question. We just have to say, no, coach, you shall put in some more prayer for me, Oliver Shield. So look, I want the Oliver Shield like what, you know. I tell you, you know.
Can I put into your timely to ask what
no, you might say God give it and God take it, man. We can't win with Coach Lester, man. Coach Lester.
I want to ask Lester. Lester, what revelation did you get on the Oliver Shield final?
The Oliver Shield, all right.
You didn't get no vision?
No, man. Here what happened. I can say something here, but I cannot say it. Yes. Something happened before the game.
Which one I game?
Before the KC game.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
I know good. I know something good, dog.
Yeah, a little level of indiscipline per se, but in a game like that, it's not supposed to happen. So it's like, I remember, I am here to protect the players right through. So when I see something like that happen before the match, I say, Jesus, please.
And a good sign.
So you to say, in ball God day we beat you. So when I see something like that happen, I say, Jesus, please. Yeah, look out for something happening.
Something happening, yo. And a good sign. So you say, you see bad sign from before you give him start. Yeah.
Before we reach. So just believe what I'm saying, Sir Lee. May have a reason after here.
Yeah, man, I have a reason after here. Yes, man. Hey, Cole Lester, I'm not lying, man. Me feel so upset that when I win anything that me I say, boy, I wish me stay down there for the whole week, you know. I stay down there with the youth, you know.
But Mr. Lee,
I keep them focused, you know.
But Mr. Lee, look at now. No could be realistic.
I want to be KC bad, man. I'm feel the Vassal get on me. I feel me Oliver Shield Vassal up there, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. I want me Oliver Shield for a Vassal, man.
I'm gonna be honest. That game, the KC game, in my brain, we were expecting a lot more intensity. That's why I think that we should have won that game per se. To be honest, we should have won.
We should have won, man. Yeah, man.
We controlled the game in our type of way. We created the chances, but guess what? As I said, such is life. You know, congrats to Casey, as I would always say. We can look at 10 million things and say, why not? But guess what, Sir Lee? In the DaCosta Cup, we were not among the top 10.
Huh?
Yeah.
There was a point when we lost the game against Uchi. I heard that the score was Central 3, Monroe 1. And in an interview that I did, in an interview that I did, Sir Lee, I was literally saying, okay, congrats to Central. No, we move on. The Ben Francis.
Tell them how the interview, man. Tell them where interview was.
You didn't, Sir Sadi. I'm going to call Sir Sadi. I said, Sir Sadi, the interview they can't delete. We were getting conflicting results.
Yeah.
We all got it wrong. We all got the results wrong there. You know, that's what we were getting from Manu.
And Sir Lee, that game with Ochi, I'm gonna be honest. They win, yes, but we want to play them again one day and see how it would pend out. We didn't get to really play Ochi school how we wanted to play them. Just saying, not bragging anything, but we want to play them on a day where, you know,
the condition is better.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, because the boys wanted to pass the ball and play the ball, but guess what? It was really muddy. But such is life again. Can't get it back. But the KC game, trust me, we had the game, but we lost.
It's tough, man. It's tough, man. I tell you, say that tough pill for swallow still. Lester. Like you said, such is football. You know, we only can talk about it and reminisce on the game still and have laugh over it and thing. But yeah, man, I don't want Oliver Shield real bad, man. Really,
You
really
soon
bad,
get
you know.
you, Sally. You soon get you.
Nah, I don't want it, man. If you say one Vaslav, I'll Oliver Sheila. You forget him on the show, you know, Sadi.
Yeah, man, it's
One
super.
Vaslav, yeah, man.
KC couldn't carry it. Oliver Sheila stay at home.
All right,
Mhm.
Peter. All right, so
Yeah, man,
let's
but
get into this now.
yeah, man, but Coach Lester, you know, big up yourself, man, and you know, behind the scene, we have to go start plan for next season and job some plan and things, you know.
Yeah,
'Cause-
because the football is getting really serious in Jamaica per se. With
yeah,
teams, a lot of teams improving a lot, to be honest.
And I think a lot have to do with the coaching still now. I think we have our coaches in Jamaica have improved a lot, and so that carry over to the teams, you know.
That's true. That's true. You just made a valuable point a while ago. Yeah, the coaching has improved a lot. The coaching, the coaching school, the classes that are kept, the D, the C, and the B license, and also the A license are doing a lot.
So, coach, when it comes to your license, you up to par?
I have a B license.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which other one step up from the B license? Which one is it?
A would be like what Coach Garden and Coach Garden they have.
So you have your B1. All right.
Yeah,
So you're good for now.
Yes.
Shane.
All right.
Our campus said that campus, be quiet. But
Right.
Oliver Sheen not
And
leaving
you-
town anytime soon.
You're so defensive and attacking when it comes on to certain things.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Kaita come
CC
back
coming
right.
back for the title, Mr. Lee.
See, yeah, man.
anyway,
CC coming back for the title.
Hey, Coach Lester, I want me have to tell them to, you know, Glenmore and the CC now went and see the Cuban and roll up into town. They get nervous doing win or lose, you know.
Yeah, and
They
I
know
want
that.
to say
No
something.
bother with that, Mr.
Shirley.
Lee. You
Why
know
you mind about with that? They not true me attack, Kalisa.
So what you say? So what
Me
you
not
saying?
me not say no can't beat you, but when time see you on get nervous. What you talk about?
Sir
The way you
Sadi,
can't say and vice
Yes.
versa.
Then vice
want to
versa. All
say
right.
something. I
You
want to say
nervous when
something
you say-
publicly.
hold on, coach. Make them banter a little and then.
You see you, Mr. Lee, here.
Well, I don't man. Then I saw you go, man. When they see Cuban, hey, last year in the semi-final with CC, everybody thinks that CC was an easy walkover. When they see Cuban roll up into town, a penalty kick out, you know, and it could not go either way, you know.
And that is why it's for me see that happen.
All you did the nervous too, you know. You know you did the nervous, you know, Nina.
No.
Oh,
No, I wasn't.
all right.
Honest, I wasn't. But you see, when I see that happened last year, that's why I say, Garvey, I go beat Glenmere. Because the tactics, me say, no, sir. Me have to go with Garvey for this semi-final. Because I see where happened last year. I'm going to say, all right, Garvey, I take it. Me know.
And Coach Lester, good plan leading up to the Glenmere game too, you know. But you can't, you know, when you come tell him everything doing a Coach Lester. We can't tell him some of my secret, you know. Can't let out some of my push out your bag, you know. So my thing have to hold back, you understand?
Coach.
Yes.
You know, from very early out, when after you beat Glenmore the first time, I tell him, said, you're the only team I see going to beat Glenmore.
Yeah, that's true.
I tell him right through and Sadi can tell you how we said you are the one going to stop Glenmore because nobody else can stop them.
But many persons have it to say necessarily. They have it to say that when we played Glenmere the second time, Glenmere was missing a lot of
Roger said it.
Okay. But look at this. I'm gonna say something. Even when we played Glenmere, you know,
That's
just
right. Again.
remember necessarily, Swaby did not start in that game, you know.
Which one? The second game against Glenmore.
The first game that we played.
Oh, that we got beat 2-0.
2-0, don't it?
Right. Yeah.
Remember, one of our main centre backs from that game up until the Olivier Sheen, many persons maybe have just seen him, Ronaldo Ichman.
Yeah, man. We play a good game in that case.
If that boy was playing right through the season, I'm not saying because what? Wilton Zaza came up big for us. But we were playing with a lot of injuries right through the season, even when we were playing that game against Glenmere. Just saying still. Because when Ronaldo got injured in the first half, we conceded literally 2 goals, literally 10 minutes apart, 10 minutes after that. Back to back, bam, bam. But in the second half, when we came out against Glenmore, we did not concede in the second half. So when they came
all right, thanks. Let me just get some feedback from the chat. So I pick up this question from RR. Did Demari Gray give you a call, coach?
Well, after the finals,
Yes.
No, I didn't get
I
a call.
recall you before the finals.
No, the only time I've ever spoken to Demarai was when he came down to school. When he did that visit
Yes.
down by school, yes. And he came there and he was encouraging the players, and we were asking him some questions, and he was telling us about his mentality. So he was like telling you that he is consistent in his training per se. So he doesn't give himself like certain amount of break times. He's always working hard to become one of the best. And
Okay,
yeah.
The Mary Grace sponsor, Up Gears. Did he get acknowledgement?
Yeah.
Repeat again.
All right, man, he must get acknowledgement. Oh, yes.
No, not so much.
Peter, mute them. All right, thanks, sir.
Campus.
Hold on, Kalisa. YouTube, people don't need to like up the channel. You have gotten it all. Or should I say you probably got about 50% of Coach Hibbert. And I'm saying this to you. I'm going to hit you right now with something that I think this channel you need to like up the channel. You need to like it up. No, we are short on likes. As a matter of fact, let me double check and see. We're just 25, 27 likes now. Come, people, hit the likes before me even show you something. Coach Hibbert,
Yes,
this
sir.
drama thing that you come with on the sideline. You know you're a PE teacher. Have you involved in drama during your school days or even now?
Repeat again.
I said dramatic sort of character that we have seen on the sideline. Have you been any involvement in drama in your school life or even presently?
Yeah, I used to do some drama.
My God. No,
But,
I see.
No. Literally, Marino, Jose Marino.
Yes?
Yes, he has a personality where he tell you that you have to be like the players. You have to feed, the players feed from the coach energy, per se. Also, you will see some of it with club. And also, as I said, I believe that is a gift. I believe one time someone said I should stop this personality, while other persons would say to me that it is what makes me who I am.
Exactly. Don't change that. Be yourself.
I cannot change it. If I have to change this personality to be a top class coach, I won't change. I cannot give away this personality because guess what? I see a lot of joy on my players' face. So in the dressing room, you would see us doing praise and worship. On the training ground, you don't see nothing yet. On the training ground, when we are training, I have video clips. When they score a goal, I'm running over to the touchline, I'm sliding,
All right, coach.
Training.
Don't say not more.
Hold on,
Mr. Lee. Don't say not more, coach. People, I need 14 more likes right now before me show you something and the coach will take us through. Don't say anything else. Let me see the 14 likes right now, people. Come, hit the like button. Because this is what now I bring the show to another heights tonight. Coach, I want you to take me through this short clip, coach. I want you to take me through this short clip and tell me what it meant and how this came about.
Like up the show, people.
Play again, Sadie. Play again. Play again. I want to go on this. So you come like one fall and dig out dirt. I want to go on this, so coach. Explain yourself, this.
Coach. All right.
What was all about?
I want to go on.
Sorry, you got a party like now, you know.
Yeah, we want more, man. Right.
Like up the show, everyone. Like up the show.
You see, them things that forget what people likes, people.
Like up the show.
Hey, this one funny one thing, Saturday, one goal score, you know. I'm Mr. Coach Lester. Vroom like Speedy Gonzalez, gone on the center, vroom back up. I say, wait, I want brother there.
I think I did like a game against Monroe. I wonder if I game against Monroe.
No, I think it was last year, man.
Oh,
it was a game last year, yeah.
Oh. All right.
You see that Coach Lester, you know what I'm talking about? From. Yes, from. And that's the one that we want to find, Lester. We want to find that video there, yo.
We have peace now. So coach, talk to me about that video. What?
The one they got 40,000 likes, you know.
Which one? The one in the manual last year, from last year? More find the man. More find the video, man. More you say they can't give me code.
MG have that man. MG.
Sorry, the kid where that's watch a game, right?
That's Ochi game.
I think I watched.
So that was when the players were
What
complaining that mud was on their. They were complaining that mud was on their shoes. So I tell them, say, use your foot and just rub it in the grass. Rub your foot.
You
know why you're not complaining, don't?
Make sure them up to the coach.
What you was playing in the mud enough.
Like
yeah, man, because watch did hype up for that game, you know, coach. Because Vivian sent me a video early in the morning when coach go out there from 9 o'clock, you know, and was warming up out there in the early morning, and Vivian and Victor and sent to me, you know, them did hype up for that game, you know. Really hype up for that game. So then come all out. Them come all out. One intention was just to win. If one anything, they just come to win.
They went all out. They went all out.
Boy,
yeah, man, they did hype up.
And
the
number 7.
Yeah?
The number 11 and the number 7.
Yeah.
I believe that they are one future. Future per se meaning
yeah,
we have to, the system itself have to take a close eye on those two boys, especially the number 11, the striker. He has a lot of potential. The OG striker, he has a lot of potential.
But coach, when I put on the number 8 in the game, you know, the game change, you know. Number 8, when I put him on that watch the game, you know.
Number 8 change the game, yeah. I was wondering why he never come on earlier if he just a half-time player.
Good night, General.
No, and you will see games. All right. So let me say this. Early, sometimes you have some players where you start them, and say, now try put him on this time. Then when you put him on, you get something out of an excellent player, a very good player. But sometimes players go through phases that you have to try your best to put them into the phase per se, because the team that played against Monroe, he did not start. When he came on in the game against Monroe, he scored. So it was just like that. While we have some games in the Glenmere game when we beat Glenmere 2-1 down at school, he got man of the match without scoring a goal. So he's that player per se, but he's just to get something consistent.
Oh, so sometimes you have to start him and sometimes you put him on second half.
And say to the honor, say
Yes.
to the guy,
Just to
call
get
him start.
okay.
Oh, please tell Peter, make Peter.
You get what you say, I smart move that.
Because
all right,
I don't see more.
We're talking about coach. Peter, use the name for anything, please.
But the price don't change.
Peter?
Peter, mute your mic.
Me mute him, sorry. No.
Yeah, let's mute him, sorry.
Yeah, I'm muted. We're talking about we're talking about coach. Yeah. We're saying that.
Campus.
Yeah, campus. Oh, go on. Bless up. We have another video. Campus, let me just play that one and then you come in. All right, Campus? We're talking about Coach Lester and his heretic and all of these movements. But I want to know to pick out something from this video and tell me, after a game, people at the finals, there are some persons, or let me say a particular individual, could not even open his mouth. He was so nervous. He was so mad. But look at the celebration and tell me what you make from this one. Let me see if I can get it bigger before I play. I'm coming right up here.
West side go find no father God.
Don't worry, Lester, man, you're good. I know you understand. I would have done.
How that the Leicester?
Wanna see the man? Oh, the man I be a virgin.
Are you that, Mr. Lee?
Yeah, I mean, yes. Because we all have stuck with Leicester one side, the final one day.
Leave for about 70 minutes, people. A matter of fact, it's one of our own Chris massive. He was up and out. But look at what happened. Watch him. That thing say one of them rebel salute, one of them keep it and show him there. Watch it.
Hey, one of the most happiest day of my life that you know Coach Leicester.
Trust me.
Enjoy your football, Mr. Lee.
Oh, you mean?
And you know one of the things, people, that was Mr. Lee's third visit to the National Stadium.
That's true, man. Hey,
so it was a momentous.
You want your first time you got National Stadium, sorry?
Tell the people, man. Me know
one year me go there for running a ranking.
Yeah.
First time ever guys stadium, I run, we go for run, a boys champ, I'm walking in the stadium and see big stadium. I just get sick, yo. I tell us, yo, make me no matter what I run.
Can't manage
So you're not supposed to ball on it.
We don't matter what I run at all.
We're not supposed to be terrible with the ballers, bro.
Hey,
come on, so let's invite Campus. Campus, welcome. Campus? Not here in your campus. Anybody here in campus?
You might talk?
Wi-Fi and
oh, I'm hearing now. I hear him now, but he sound distorted.
The Wi-Fi again trouble.
What kind of weak Wi-Fi them and I use that fine?
Sadi.
Yes, Peter.
Ask the girl, let's say, ask the girl, let's say if she did deny. And I agree.
Ask the question, man. Shall I hear you?
Oh, Janet, you was in agree? Yeah, man.
Peter, the thing about
it, yourself, girl.
You can't put on back your camera, Peter. Peter. Yeah, man. Show Peter office there.
No, man. Drink coffee beer, take put on back the camera again.
Something else in my drink. That's why I take off the camera.
Peter, what are you doing?
Peter, show yourself, man, in your necktie, man.
I say, man, just up over there.
All right, Campus, let me hear Campus.
When I hear me now?
Yo, allow the camera on Peter, man, in your necktie. What?
Easy, all man, Peter.
Yeah.
So, Peter, our time over England now, man, about 2 in the morning now, man.
Yeah, me have some
10 minutes to 3.
We got Christmas dinner with the guys them, so I set up something at the office before we go get some.
Okay.
All right, bro. Campus.
Easy office, man. Big up.
When I hear me now?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh. I the Bluetooth you connect, I never know, realize. Big up on yourself, man. Coach, congratulations, man. Well done.
Mommy.
Coach, you hear me, coach?
Yeah, man. Respect my general. Blessings.
Well done,
yeah,
man.
Blessings, man. Respect and thanks.
Yeah, man. Cause enough people here have a big name team to win, boy. Surprise the whole country. I love that. Well done, man. Well done. So, see a man hiding face like Kevin looking at the camera. Well done, coach. So, coach, question. Through the whole season, which one of the players that consider a breakout season? The player when you least expect.
To be honest, right, that's a tough question because the players that we were expecting to turn up, they literally turned up per se during the season. and it's not a lot to choose from. So it's kind of a tricky question per se, because let me share something. We played the season without a true 9, a number 9, without a striker, We literally played the whole entire DaCosta Cup season without a 9. Because we had a number 9, but Surly, I don't know if you remember Pico.
Yeah, man, Pico did not come overseas, right?
Yes. So Pico would have been a part of this team. He was the person that was the leading goal scorer in the U16. So we did not get to recruit a number 9. Like how you see Glenmuir of Kirky, you see Ochi of the number level where I in play 9. You see Stets of Spence. We did not, if you assess our team, our goals were coming from right around. Everall, Chipping, Rush, Chipping, Christopher here and there, Tigerman, Rajay McCracken, Chipping, Omari and Chipping. So it was then the goalkeepers, they chipped in. So it was a more collective effort and not trying to emphasize on one player that we would expect, because all of the players turned up for the team. Hope that answer the question.
Yeah, man. Okay, well done. Yeah. Okay.
Sadi, you see that, Sadi?
How many? Oh, go ahead.
Coach Hibbert.
Yes, sir.
Big goalkeeper, Bugili. When was last year, man? Because to me, he better than last year goalkeeper to me,
All right. All right. So let me break it up. Bugili and Krishmar last year. Bugili, Lee and Krishmar. So Krishmar last year per se, within training and performance during preseason and games, was outstanding. But when you have a good keeper, I have an excellent keeper, I have a good keeper at that time, Lee that we are seeing now wasn't this exceptional last year than Krishmar. Because in the Clarendon College game, if we should roll back the records, Krishmar, the goalkeeper, he came up with some stunning save against Clarendon College.
Before the game got a penalty?
Before it went to penalty.
Okay.
So he was having an excellent season till one time it was giving us a date, because Lee was there knocking on the door. And what would you say to an ex-goalkeeper who is of that quality? And remember, Lee is a part of the winning under-16 team,
Oh, he was the goalkeeper for the under-16 team?
He was the goalkeeper when they beat Clarendon College 3-2 by Wembley. Because
Wembley, not 2021.
Last night, Sir Kemar said that it was States, but to make the correction, it wasn't States. It was the team that beat Clarendon College up by Wembley with Christopher Mundle.
Yeah, man. 2021. Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually 2022.
2021.
2022.
The same year when we won the DaCosta Cup.
Same year.
Nina.
Because the under-16 wasn't
April. We just have a difference with the year, but me understand. Yes. What we just say?
Because the under-16 competition wasn't held during the September phase, It was held during, as I just said. You just make that
later on because of the whole COVID.
Yes, and I was coaching at Virtech during that time.
Janet, 1 second. Janet, you hear them? Janet, which school you attended? Let me know that. People, Peter, classmate is here. And not just classmate.
Ex-girlfriend.
She the Washington DC years me not see her, you know.
Peter, you want to answer that question?
So Peter Sharp.
Oh, yeah, man, still her yes. Still her yes. No, can't change.
Peter,
cannot change. Cannot change.
Campus, have another one for coach?
No. Me just listen.
Okay. So coach
remind me of a coach when I go to school named Juki. Yeah, man. If when the whistle blow, that man not sit down off the sideline until the whistle till the match done, man. So I want the best traits a coach can have, man. When a coach can, when the players they know they can rely upon the coach.
Yeah,
They
man.
tell them exactly. They talk to them right through the game. Enough people, me used to hear people say it one time, say a good coach, when in coaching team, him sit down and him watch them play. I also you know a good coach, but
No,
me not believe in that. Trust me.
That was something that
I don't think it defined the coach, but I think what happened, you know, you have to have that energy and you have to know your team. If you have
Yeah,
the ball,
man.
you know that. And, you know, trust me, and I can say this categorically. If you check it out, the coaches that behave that way, especially in Jamaica, they are teachers. So they know say after the back.
Hey, sorry. One of the wickedest things as a player, you know, when you go in a environment where the crowd loud, and out of all the voices around this field, the only voice as a player here is the coach, you know. And so you know, say, the coach cooling the players, you know.
Campus, look at the game we played against Gucci down at Jackson. If people they have vans, nice. Sadi, you know to Sadi be nice, you know. Down at Jackson.
You watch people with them bands, right?
Yes, man.
I be nice, sir.
Pat and pan they have down them. You hear them down there, man.
Those people
are the jump on them.
Yeah.
But your players, you talk to your players right through just the same and they hear you.
Right through. And some persons will say, as you said earlier, good coaches will just sit. But I believe if we should look closely, even some of the high quality coaches right now have to be coming out of their comfort zone because they are now seeing that when they have a characteristics and how they engage on the touchline with the players and push the players, guess what? They see that the players are feeding off of the energy. And I can tell you, a couple of years down the line, you will see a lot of changes in characteristics.
Me see it in a couple of games where me see you. And me see players literally on the field look like they're tired and would have come off. And once they hear your voice, it's like they give them the extra energy there.
Yeah.
No man, me like coach on the sideline the way I do in a coach Hibbert, because I think me say them I work for their money, you know.
No, we don't want the coach to do like Mr. Lee. We sit down for 70 minutes and fret, and when time we reach almost they see him jump and find energy. We don't want your energy.
Hey campus, about with the foolish to me.
Early.
Yeah.
When I was down at Virtech, and we were going to play our first game against Garvey Maceo. That time Coach Garden was there and Sir Chambers was there. Sir Lee,
are you a coach Virtech?
Yes, man. The game we lost that game 2-1. But Sir Lee, when I left there, I know that when I left, Mr. Garden was saying, where the look boy they come from? He said that from that game, he had to get me down by Garvey Maceo. The energy was second to none. All right, we went to play states in under 16 with very technical, and when we scored, I literally reached down to the end of the fence. I celebrated the ball.
They don't know. That's the thing turn up, man. What coach? More ask you one more question. Now, come here about to jump off. Having coach Garden as your mentor, right? Which part of the game you're coaching tactics you think you need for work, man?
No, repeat again. Come again.
No, I say having Coach Garden as your mentor, right? Which part of your coaching aspect you need for work, man? Or tactics you need for work, man?
Having him as my mentor.
Yeah, man, my mentor. But which part of your coaching thing you think you need for work, man, as a coach? You must have some part of you as a coach where you need for work, man. You don't have no weakness.
No, I have weakness. You know, everyone has weakness.
Right.
But I'm trying to analyze the question.
Okay.
Before I give an answer.
Because I know you have Coach Garden who help you a lot. You know what I mean? You probably learn a lot from him. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Yes, man, because whatever being around the national program and then coming back with information, you're garner a lot. So I think one of the things I need to improve is how I gather the information. So I have ways in how I think. All human beings have ways in how they think.
Right.
So sometimes it's to flush out what I think or what I think is right to gain some information from what other persons have. Because if I tell you that I believe that 4 plus 4 is 8, I'm going to stick with the 8. Some persons will say I'm stubborn, but I am not going to take everything that you say. So then you're going to have a back and forth, back and forth.
Right.
Then I think what I can do better now is to learn to just flush out what I think I know and then try to garner some other knowledge. So I think that is one of my areas I need to improve in, because I have ideas in my head.
Right.
I have my philosophy in my mind. So sometimes you might be saying something to me, Sir Lee, but I'm not just going to take what you're saying. I am going to research it and find out if it makes sense.
Right. What about making changes during games? Depends on how the teams are playing.
Right.
I just those some of the things you need to work on as far as your game, your in-game adjustment, then, so to speak.
Making changes can also depend on the type of players that you have at your disposal. The players that can match up with the players that you are taking off the pitch, or also even the players sometimes you are putting on the pitch. Will this player be effective in this type of game? So sometimes, to be honest, quality can be of essence. So you have some teams we can take off like for like. But to be honest, sometimes when you assess some change, you say, I wonder if this person really can come give you what you really want in this type of game. And some of the players we have on the bench are not senior players per se, they are young players who can play next year coming. So sometimes you have to match up the change and also the environment where you put the change into, because sometimes you can put on, like, for instance, we have one we call Pro Box, Buju. You will put him on and he just light up a game, a short one, a fast one, the short fast
Yeah, man,
one.
know that.
He just light up a game. While in some games now, in a Glenmere game, tactically, you're not thinking needed right there. So, but some people in the mind that say, yo, why would you not go on the field? No. But in the game, tactically, you need a player where if you tell himself to move to point A, he's not going to ask you why you're going to move to point A. He's going to move to the point A without questioning what you just ask him to do. So sometimes we have to be mindful of even the changes them where we are making in the game and during the game per se.
Yeah, man. All right, I run off in the coach. So, coach, big up yourself, again, congrats,
Yeah, man, bless up.
Yeah, man. Now we talk off the year, yeah. So we have to get ready for next season.
And to everyone, we man don't move, Surly. And to everyone, the Alliance, Surly, and the past students, they are a major backbone in the supporting of the school football program.
Oh, and I'm coach. Let's stop. Big up yourself, big up your Alliance. Come with that one that's a boy. Oh, you not even call your Alliance in you taught them, like we play a big partner. I think coach. Let's stop. You know what I say?
No, I. me do it, man. Me do it to the observer.
Do man. Hey, listen, man. Alliance. A past student, sir. So we need your props, Cause you don't know, so when the boy head at them, how you call?
Alliance.
All right, so I just want you to know that, so nobody forget about you, and when I forget about you,
So big up
anything
Alliance.
happen, yes, man, anything happen, how you call, man. So past student, Alliance, just want you to remember that. Zin? All right, so, but listen, coach, we talk after the year,
Bless up.
Yeah, man, respect. Rest of man, them. Good night.
Mr. Lee, I know they half the year talk, you can't leave me out of the half the year talk, Mr. Lee.
Hey, Sadi, we have to start planning for next season. We can't let you in, man. Hey, coach, listen, about tell him everything, Eh?
When you fly out?
Tonight, man. I'm about to figure out airport, so later.
All right, see you flight, my brother.
Yeah, man, respect.
All right, my boss. Coach, we know you want to go, the little one waiting. I don't know. I was.
No, you know, saying gonna sleep though.
Gonna sleep? Tired, can't wait for you.
Yeah, cause they say he get too much energy from me. He up and down, I kick the ball up in that place.
It makes sense.
I'm gonna ball from this evening.
So, coach.
Yes.
How do you describe your coaching philosophy? Are you attacking coach, semi-attacking, or defensive in terms of strength?
Right. So I'm a attacking coach per se. The philosophy. I love to attack, but I dealt it more to try to be more organized and also to have a balance. Balance meaning have something you call, there's a new thing we call relationism, where each player relates to each other and not just constructing the team based of you being a right back or a left back. It's more of moving from that grid to more total football, John Cruyff, where all players can play a different position during the game.
Good.
Yes.
So I know that you don't want to let out secrets according to Lee. It's not secret really. But what can we expect from Coach Lester next year or Garvey Maceo? A matter of fact, before you answer that one, you know, so the press are always deep into some little things, you know, we tend to find out some little information. Your character, your job, not just your character, but your effort and what you have done, your results that we have seen from Garvey this year. I'm sure that many schools, maybe clubs looking at a Leicester. Any sound of any offer so far?
No, not really,
But Leicester, you go on the corner, you know what, tell me straight.
No, not really, because to be honest, I'm gonna be honest here, and I can say it plainly. I have a love for the school because of it being my past school.
Yes.
But secondly, if I'm going to move, I'm more going to focus more on my ministry. I believe I said this to you, but maybe you didn't grasp what I was saying.
Yes.
I'm more gonna focus on the church side per se, because my personality comes with a lot of criticism, you know, because I'm not the coach that is going to cuss any bad words at the players, you know. So sometimes the boys might think I'm soft, which I'm not soft. I'm coming with a different persona, a different personality. I'm trying to shed some light. So you know, sometimes I must say, oh, coach soft, you know, or what, or people might say, yo, in soft, you know, while up the boy them. I am coming from an angle where I am trying to deal with more mental part of the mind to try to get into the mind of the boys so that they can see a brighter light. So if it's not at Garvey Maceo, to be honest, I think more it's going to go full time in ministry with preaching, because as I said to you, I do preaching.
You can do your ministry and coaching, man. A lot of people do ministry and other jobs.
But not that preaching, not full-time preaching, with coaching, because coaching comes with a lot of sacrifice. Sacrifice meaning if you are not mindful, you will miss the church. And because of who I am, I'm just talking for me. God has done so much for me, Sir Sadi.
Mm-hmm.
I have lost my mom. Not trying to get too personal. I lost my mom. I lost my dad. I lost a lot. But the Almighty has given me full-time scholarship where I could go 4 years, get my degree. I'm the only boy in my family to graduate from college, also to be teaching.
No, so congratulations.
Yes, so, and I have been through so much. And I am also a changed person in terms of how people view Lionel Town. If you notice, I've always said, big up to Lionel Town, because Lionel Town is where a lot of talent. Zian Reed, who used to play for Clarendon College, Glenmuir, Pepe, that's Lambert, who plays in midfield for Jamaica, Michael Binns, he's from Lionel Town. So there's a lot of talented persons from Lionel Town, but we haven't gotten the forefront to push that light.
So saying that to say, Coach Lester.
Yes, sir.
I know you like, and I know you're on the ministries I've done. And for those persons who think that Lester is a very soft man, they don't know Lester. Let me put it that way. It's the change factor, which I'm happy for that. But Lester, you know, I wanted to pick something from you, even though you mentioned if it is not Garvey, it is the ministry. But just to be a little troublesome though.
Yeah.
You was the assistant coach last year and now becomes the head coach this year. I've done very well. I've won. I know that Coach Meran was behind you. Yes. And you have spoken about it already.
Yes.
But don't you believe, Coach, based on your projection and what you want out of life, it would be good for you to move on to your own, or to be your own head coach? You don't have that ambition?
All right. So the ambition is there, but there's a big but. Sometimes we have to don't rush the process. So before David became a king, he had to wait 18 years. Maybe I don't want to get too biblical on the sports.
No, man, run your show. Are you sure?
No,
Yeah,
man, talk, man.
Yeah, so you have to be, it's more of how the Almighty wants to move you. So I have to do it step by step. So for instance, I wouldn't run and go to coach a Premier League team because I need to grow more. I need to learn more. I see myself becoming coach of the national team. All right, before we won the DaCosta Cup, when we were doing a PD in the summer before we start school, I said that I was going to win the trophy because that is the process. Coming back is a part of the process. It's like Joseph returning back. I am also like the prodigal son returning back. But I have to take my time. I don't want to rush and go to the head of something when I don't understand how to manage players. Because I want to learn how to manage these youths first before you go and learn to manage an adult. Because guess what? You see my stature, Sir Sardi. I'm not that tall, gigantic figure. I'm this little boy. Sometimes they say at school, sir, you look like you pity them. So sometimes, say you get a job on your own to coach a Premier League team, you are now around adults. So sometimes in the back of them, I say, yo, are you this? So them not have the level they respect. But in this mind, I have a lot to offer because I have studied a lot and I've played the game. But sometimes you have to take it step by step. I have a plan in my head. And it's only 3 years gone out of that plan already.
Okay.
And it's a 5-year plan. And in that 5-year plan, just as this is not a surprise. Remember last year you asked me to come on the show, Sir Sadi. You remember?
Yeah, man, I never come.
But I wasn't ready. At that time, I was focusing on the under 14, under 16, and the female team. Because I coached the female team also.
Yes.
But for some reason, the Almighty wasn't ready for me to come on the show at that time. But now I can testify loud and proud that I am now the DaCosta Cup champion.
So you're ready for the show?
I am on the show. So God went ahead to prepare me to come on the show. Where me have looked something to me name and can say, yo, no, he coming up.
I mean, my brother, bless up yourself, man.
Coach, that is it.
Your mentor, Meran Gardner, is the assistant coach, one of the assistant coach for the national team.
Yes.
And Meran would turn up to you and call you on Monday and say, listen, Coach Lester, humble and reach out to me for a coach. And say, you know, say me, I say, no, listen. What would be your answer to Meran? Your mentor.
Almighty. The biggest mentor I have, I have Coach Meran, but the biggest
hold
mentor.
on. I know about the Almighty mentor, man. I'm talking about the football mentor, right? What would you say to Coach Meran?
No, I'm just not ready as yet.
Okay. And you don't think that you'd have let down Meran after him push you so much?
No, remember, it has to do with you, Sir Sardi. You cannot force a person. So you have to control what you can control, and I can control me.
Okay.
It's either simply, it's either a yes or a no. If I say no, it's a no. You cannot. Hey, Kelsey, no one can force me to say no.
I love that. I like that about your coach. I respect. I
remember young again in a coach, so yeah, believe a future ahead of you.
Yeah, man. I respect it, coach, for that, man.
I respect the don't rush the process, coach, step by step.
Yeah, man, no respect. But coach, you say, that man, why you sound like a religious man, and you say, one day we're not going to do it, and this because it's a religious man, and there's something when I love you talk about the Bible, you know.
Religious?
We're not going to
hold on. No, Peter. Be careful. Don't bother compare yourself with religious with Coach Lester this evening. Don't bother with that.
No. I want to say religious, you know. Something when me so answer when me want to go to the Bible, when me see wrong in there, when me want to ask, when they teach it. When me see wrong, like when they tell
Lester.
Yes.
When them tell me
we're
first man and woman with the power,
Hold on, Khaleesi. Make him finish.
No, me say just like how the Bible tells say Adam is the first man and woman on earth, and me say no, that's not no so.
All right, Peter, we're gonna leave that for now.
All right, Adam and Eve.
Yeah, we get that into our
Anyways.
next. All right, well, I'm Kalisa. I'm gonna allow you now. People, we are coming to the end of the show, and I'm gonna allow everybody on the panel. People in the chat have realized
and if there's any more questions also, man.
Yeah, man. So right now, your final question or suggestion to Coach Lester. You start with your colleague.
Where Lionel Tony come from?
Bustamante Drive.
As in,
right.
You know where Zane live, right?
Yeah, I know where Zane. I used to play football with
around
Zane.
there, so you live?
No, so Zane lives on the scheme. He's now here now. He's in Jamaica now.
Yeah,
I
know.
Yeah, man. He was at church Sunday. So I'm from Bustamante. I'm from the lane right here. Bustamante High School is located.
Over at other side.
Yeah, but I don't live there anymore.
Because we used to there down there a lot. Because my grandfather used to live in front of Zane.
Okay.
So me always down there. Yeah, that's why I ask.
Okay.
So let's start.
And congratulations, whatever I get to say, congratulations, and you did really well, and I wish you all the best next season.
Yes, man, and also
I continue to praise God.
I
like that. I mean, like your energy. I like so you put God at the forefront. I love it all, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And also thanks for always motivating us on the show. I listen to the show a lot. I might not say MG on this show. I listen it. So if I want some motivation, sometimes I listen to when some persons would say, "Oh, Garvey, I will get 4-0." Some of us go and tell him what them say. Hey, you know, here there's a way I get 4-0 on the show.
Yeah. You know, I want Cuba. If I don't see Garvey, you know.
Yeah, and I did make mention when we played the game against Glenmuir, the Clarendon College boys did something, and I want to say this publicly. The Clarendon College boys, after losing to States, came in the dressing room and started to hug and started to shake all of the boys' hands and tell them, go and do it.
Yes, man. Hey, we say when Maran tell me about it, it feels so good. Me, I say, wow. That was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good look, then.
Yeah, man, Clarendon College and Garvey, they have a good relationship, man.
Yeah, man.
That's good.
That's a good look.
Glenmore look like them and them have a good relationship, though.
No.
Oh, then if you have a good relationship, and I say a border clash at a year time.
Oh.
Them a year time.
It's nothing but no border clash. Because Garvey beat me and we beat them. So we could have said, you know, we're rival, but we just always no. But you say because of border clash.
I'm mostly like it's a more friendly rivalry, but you see Glenmuir and the Garvey Maceo. That's
man, the border clash there, yeah, man.
Man U versus Man City. From I was
man, a border clash at a year time, man. That's one of the biggest Clarendon derby a year time.
Yeah.
Biggest. Let me think of one. Let me think that is biggest.
Yeah, man, that biggest one of the year time, man. And Garvey.
I know Garvey win like 90% of the time. Garvey always win. Garvey win like 90% of the time.
So Kalisa, Una and Pierre still now. When you still have the rivalry, is the same way Una and Pierre?
We don't know about no rivalry.
Hold on. Una mash up the show.
That's a history. We don't know about it. Back then,
that never know. Your final questions, you know. Peter, I don't wait till no time. Unless we are talking about it. So Kalisa, continue. Guys, I give you another.
Yeah, man. So, you know, just a big up Leicester, and I was at the match. I was at the final. Even though we lose, we did a cheer for Garvey. And we did it when I celebrate. We never left until the light them turn off. So yeah, congrats again.
Come on, thank you.
Denise, your time. All right, see that Denise gone.
Coach? No, we're not going to bed. Just telling the Coach Hibbert continue to be himself, and I like his faith in God. You know, continue to trust and believe in God. That's it.
Yes, thank you.
That's all.
Yes, Daddy, and don't beat CC next year.
All right, good to go. All right, so who next? Let me take who should I take? Oh, Vivian.
Congrats again and a coach and big up, you get me, and like how you put God in everything where you do, you get me.
Yes,
man. Yeah, man, I pray them I work, man, you get me. So you say, Father God real and Father God with you. Yeah, man. And just wish you all the best in life, you get me, and wish you all the best next year in the DaCosta Cup. Remember, you have a trophy for defending us, so you know you have to go all out next year, you know, so.
Yeah,
Don't know, man. Wish you all the best, man, and go and take care of family, man, and may the good Lord continue to bless you and your family. And bless up, you hear that, coach, and congrats again, the youngest coach win the DaCosta Cup. You get me, coach? Yeah, man, blessings.
Yeah, man. Respect me, General. And I keep up coming on the stream because a lot of people like your personality too.
Yeah, man, I like your energy to coach, man. Yeah, man, and big up yourself, man, and big up your wife, CMA, man, and just continue putting in the work, CMA, man.
She reaching me, I tell her, man. She
Yeah, man,
reaching.
big up CMA, man, yeah, man, and just continue to put in the work, CMA, man, and go and pray to Father God, CMA, man, because you're young, and you still have a whole heap of future ahead of your coach, and you don't know you get where you want to get. You don't know just one step at a time. Cause remember last year when I did an assistant coach, and you didn't see it. This year, I you lift up with trophy, so I just got on time, coach. Just go and take it one step at a time and go and pray to Father God, see me, man, and go and guide the youths, man.
Yeah, and also, you know, Brownstone, let me mention the assistant coach, Michael Thompson, a past student, also the goalkeeper coach. He's from Lionel Town to also, you know, young, you know, both of them. One is 24, yeah. One is 24 and one is 26, you know.
Yeah.
It's a very young coaching staff, and also the people from the PE department. Those persons are very supportive. But
yeah, man. More ask one more question. The ball there for sent the number here for your cast. Are you gonna film down there?
No. So
don't give out nothing there. Don't give out nothing here, so Vivian still in it.
All right, Lord, I want the court. All right, that's enough. That's Lord. All right, that's what I say. Lord, that alone. But it's a good look for him. And next year, I look for him go and better.
Next year, I'm gonna be a very vital player next year.
Yeah, man. I'm like, come see sometimes you start him, and sometimes you not start. So I see they understand why you got with him. Sometimes you get something all time, and sometimes you know really get nothing too much all time. Yeah, so I see they understand with him the ball. So you don't know, go and push him, man, and you don't know, you might give one good surprise next year, man. So you don't know, go and put in the work. I remember say, when they have a better team, and this a team last year, you know.
Yeah.
Me right, I'm wrong. Last year team never did better than this a year team.
No, the year before, you see, when we win DaCosta Cup 2021, that team that dropped out in the round of 16, that after clear the one, that team was massive. Last year team, to be honest, let me share this. I believe we overachieved a lot because the team was really young last year. It was Cleo carrying a lot of the load last year. Cleo Clark.
Yeah, man. The number 11 there, good baller. Yeah, man.
Yeah, O'Brien. One for the future.
Yes, man. Him deadly. You can't give him no chance.
Yeah, man. O'Brien.
Bad baller. Him score some beautiful goal.
Yeah, man. He
might come back next season.
Yes. So he's from the team, he's from the under 16 team that I just got when I just went at Garvey Maceo. We went to the semifinals and lost to States 2-1.
Yeah.
He's a very good player.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Vivian. Your time has expired. Let me move to Peter.
Yes, sir. All right, big boss.
I must say congratulations to the coach, and God bless you and your family. You see your local son hoping come be a footballer someday too. And God guide and protect you. And I must say to the all who in the comments, and respect to Janet, Wilma's girl, respect to you, and I still remember you. So take care of yourself, girl. And I must say thanks, Sadi, if you have to invite the coach, us we really get to have a good conversation with him and listen to him. You have a bright future ahead of him, and I wish him just good luck as he put that first in everything. So that's the right way. But I hope I know that it's you and maybe the Magua coach going to have the DaCosta. I hope them to make sure that the both of you have the DaCosta and open up the right team to beat the Almani, because I got to support DaCosta against the Almani, because I see the strike quota of you guys, but is
we lost that game last year.
Huh?
We lost that game last year. The Almani team won that game last year.
Yeah. I hope we can do it this year, because we have enough strike force, and I hope I see I be able to my ball and put me in that squad. Yeah. So, but I wish you good luck, coach. But we still support coach and the team still. So that's how it goes.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much, Sir Peter.
Sadi, we not hear you now.
Sadi, we not hear you now. Who now? Ranking?
Yeah, sorry about that. Maybe I try to fix it now.
Ranking a full in belly.
You know, so me eat long time.
Eat long time on that, man. You go on.
Thanks for coming again, coach. Yeah, man.
Yes.
As I said before, don't change anything about yourself, We as people in life, we only have poor reputation as people, we have said. So you don't need to change anything about yourself. Just be yourself, and who will like you, go like you. Because you see you come on for a show, get a whole heap of love. And who not go like you, just not go like you. Get me as a coach.
That's true.
But, yeah, man, congratulations again, on winning the big one.
Yeah.
A lot of people, including myself, as you can hear the predictions, we never had Garvey as the favorite to win, but you guys prove against all odds. So fighting and spirit have a lot to do with it, So I have to be good up on that again. So next season, coach, say more pressure again, because you're a defending champion. There's no sneaking under the radar.
We're gonna try.
So all the best next season, coach. I go support you, because as I say, I rate you like that. But if you have to play Cornwall College, I go support you. But any other time, big up yourself, coach. Big up yourself.
No, I know you support Cornwall, man, because I'm always, as I tell you, I'm always listening keenly, to the conversation.
Big up yourself, coach, every time.
Yes, man, all right, no problem.
Big side Cornwall.
Coach, I must tell you that I'm leaving a space right here on this panel for you.
Yes, sir.
I will be inviting you not just come here as a guest, but you are always welcome to be on the panel.
Yes, sir.
With a character like you, I can't let you go, coach. And the sad part about it, it's still upset with you that you never come on last year. Because then I would have probably gotten this revelation that you would have won this year.
Yeah, that did it before, Actually, because a lot of focus was on the female team during that time, because the female team does exceptionally well, and it's supposed to know we have a good female program.
Yeah, man, and that was the main thing I wanted to be foreign, not really DaCosta Cup, because I had female.
Because we got semi-finals, finals, third place. So we just try to focus.
But coach, all in all, top season, most improved team from the start in the competition. And as you know, we are like pundits on the show. We make our predictions, and so we always watching, and we give where credit is due. We give the credit, and all the time I must say that once you reach the second round, you have shown the level of maturity, not just as you as a coach, but your team, and it actually helped us to. Even though I predicted against Garvey in some games. But if you listen to me, I wanted you to win, but it just never work out. You know, but such is the life, and I want to say big up again. I'm looking for greater things from Lester Hibbert next year. And somehow, you know, I don't want to say it because I'm going to have Miran Garden on the show very soon, so I'm not going to preempt anything. But I still look for a big thing. But coach, finally, what do you want to say to Lionel Town, to Garvey Maceo, to your team, to your rivals? Talk to them.
All right. So first, I wanna say a huge again thanks to the PE department. There are some persons in PE department. They have done extremely well. To help with bonding session with the boys. Sometimes we don't keep any training. We just do like some together session to play games, jerk some chicken. The assistant coach, Coach Michael Thompson, who jerks the chicken on a Friday evening when we have a game like Saturday, just to keep the boys together, to have that vibes. He's an extreme and a wonderful coach. One to look out for, Coach Michael Thompson, and also to the goalkeeper coach. I just want to say a huge shout out to the Alliance and the Past Student Association for their support, and also to the people who always pray. I have some prayer warriors who sometimes on days when persons send me far and I need my parents and I'm not going to respond. There are days when tears come from my eyes and I'm going to be truthful even though we're closing. There were matches, you know, when we lost against Alaba 3-2, leading the game 2-0, lost 3-2. I was verbally abused, you know, emotionally I had a breakdown, but guess what? Through all things, I maintain to give thanks to the Almighty. To the teams next season and to the boys next season, we just want to focus. We want to stay disciplined, we want to stay organized. My wife, who is always supporting me. Trust me, my wife, she's there in and out. They are at the games with my son. You know, they keep on pushing me to the Lionel Town people. This is a true message and this is a revelation. Don't you give up. God gave me a revelation and said, don't you give up. And no matter what people say, no matter the time that people put on your life, God will never count you out. So people will count you out, Sir Sadi, and to the panelists, but God is saying, don't you ever give up. No matter what you're going through, I am a true testimony. They say, what good can come from Nazareth? I am this good from Lionel Town. I am now the DaCosta Cup champion coach with a players that God sent for me to coach, and no one can get that out of history. My dad was a soup vendor, but look at us now. So I am a living testimony, and I want the people of Lionel Town and people who are listening here tonight, don't you ever give up. Even when the time is out on you, God will never out the time on you. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and just look out for us again next season. God is good, and all the time, God is good.
I must end the show with that. I don't want to.
Well said, well said, well said.
Well said, coach.
Yes.
Amen.
Thanks. And we'll talk. You have to come back on this arbitration. I tell you, there's a place on the panel for you. All right? You don't have to leave right now. We're going to go live. We're going to leave the live, but I'm sure some people want to have a little chit-chat. I saw them do it at this arbitration. But people in the chat, be up on yourself. Maximum respect. Too many names to call, so bless up one another. Again, another great show. Thanks for your participation and blessings to all and each of us, or to our panelists who are always here giving our entertainment, our questions, or education. You are welcome. Big up again, Coach Costa. And so, definitely to you and your Garvey team and your family. I want to bless up wifey 150%. You have to take her on the next time we're coming. All right? Bless up yourself.